Yo, welcome back to Ghetto Ghost Stories, where the shadows got history and the streets got secrets. Tonight, I'm taking y'all down to Alabama, deep south, early 1960s. A time of heavy segregation, crooked sheriffs, and spirits that didn't rest easy. This story ain't no fiction. It was passed down to me by my own mother and father, two teenagers in love, but about to come face to face with something that wasn't from this world. My parents were just 16, high school sweethearts in the middle of the Jim Crow South. They didn't have much, but they had each other. Mama used to tell me, "Your daddy walked me home every night like a gentleman. Even when the Klan was riding, he ain't care." That night was hot, sticky heat that clung to your skin. The cicadas were loud and the sky was moonless, just pitch black. They walked past the railroad tracks, the same tracks my grandfather worked on, the same tracks where he supposedly lost his life. They were almost to her house when Mama grabbed Daddy's arm. "You see that?" she whispered. Daddy turned, and there it was, a black dog, big, too big for a stray. It wasn't barking, wasn't growling, just watching. They picked up the pace. The dog stayed back, but it didn't leave. Sometimes it walked behind them. Sometimes, somehow, it was ahead of them again. Eyes glinting yellow in the dark. Breath like fog. My mom said it was like it knew where we were going before we did. That kind of presence, that ain't no regular dog. That's something old. When they got to her house, my dad said that dog sat at the edge of the yard, didn't move, just stared. My mom ran inside and peeked through the curtains. My dad looked back once, gave her a little wave, and then turned to walk home. Then it got eerie. As soon as he stepped off her property, the dog stood up. Didn't bark, didn't charge, just started walking behind him. Daddy said he tried to pretend it wasn't there, but every time he looked over his shoulder, it was. My grandfather, my daddy's father, worked the railroads back then. Hard man, quiet, provided for his family. They said he tripped and got hit by a train, but this was Alabama. Black men didn't get fair investigations, and my family never got answers, just a closed casket and a sealed file. But here's the part that chills me. The same week he died, my dad had told him he was walking my mama home every night, and the last thing his father said was, "You make sure she gets home safe, every time." So when that black dog started showing up, they didn't think it was a threat, they thought it was him. In Southern black folklore, black dogs mean something. Sometimes they show up before death, sometimes after. Sometimes they're harbingers, sometimes they're protectors, but they always mean something. My parents believed it was my grandfather, coming back in the only way he could. Not to scare them, but to make sure they got home safe, to walk with them, to watch over them, to fulfill a promise. I grew up hearing that story at least once a year. My mama would lower her voice and say, "If you ever see a black dog while walking alone at night, don't run, don't talk, just keep walking. He ain't there to hurt you, unless you deserve it." And my dad, he never doubted it. He said that was the only time he ever felt watched, but safe. To this day, I don't know what the black dog really was, but I know what it meant. Love, loss, and loyalty from beyond the grave. If you ever felt something walking beside you when no one's there, maybe you weren't alone. This has been another tale from Ghetto Ghost Stories, where the supernatural meets the streets. Drop your stories in the comments, and whatever you do, keep one eye on the shadows. A shadow in the swamp where secrets abound, a legend in the dark where the lost ain't found. Hollowed out house sent chills through my spine. A beast born
born a night, not a man's design. Tracks in the mud, but they twist and align like the devil's own dance outside the line. The hound that walks at night don't make a sound. Eyes burn amber, stalking the ground. A shadow in the swamp where secrets abound. A legend in the dark where the lost ain't found. Where the lost ain't found. Where the lost ain't found. Night don't make a sound. Eyes burn amber, stalking the ground. A shadow in the swamp where secrets abound. A legend in the dark where the lost ain't found. The hound that walks at night don't make a sound. Eyes burn amber, stalking the ground. A shadow in the swamp where secrets abound. A legend in the dark where the lost ain't found. 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 Hollowed out howl, sent chills through my spine. A beast born a night, not a man's design. Tracks in the mud, but they twist and align like the devil's own dance outside the line. Where the lost ain't found.